Hi, welcome to It's Time to Review Something. Welcome back to my hunting channel. Today we're going to talk about trail cameras and the valuable asset that they bring to hunting. There's many trail cameras out there. There's Browning, Recons, and many more. I'm only going to talk about the two that I have because I've really not experienced the Browning. I'd like to try maybe one day, but price range is just a little too much and I'm not sure I'm going to be happy with it at all. But anyway, this is my Grande A3 Pro. Okay, it's an excellent little camera. I've had great support from them a little bit when I did need them. And things about the camera, when you open it up, the whole camera turns with you. The body's on the inside. All your controls are right here. I did a review on this already. Menu, you got the on button, the off button, on button, and then your set button. I kind of don't like that per se because I've always got to try to balance it in the middle. I would have much preferred to go to set and then all the way over here to the end for the on switch, or just on and off and let the menu do the rest of the stuff. But once again, I didn't design it. It takes 8 AA batteries. You cannot use a rechargeable battery, which sucks. And I kind of wish cameras today would come out with a battery pack that you can just take one out, charge it, put another one in as that one charges, because I would actually buy 2 batteries per camera. But right now I got 7 cameras out throughout my 17 acres of property here. And that's a good thing because I'm trying to figure out where the animals come from. As you can see, I'm in my wife's. That's her deer platform. The other tools that we use is a feeder, my bog, see, my bog hat. They gave me a nice hat, and like I said, I bought 4 of them. I love my bogs, death grips, and they're just tools. But the cameras are vital, a very vital tool, because you can see what critters you have in your area. I have turkey, I have possums, I have raccoons, I have the deer. I've got 4 new bucks this year that I have not seen. They're starting to grow their racks, and some of them are pretty good. But the camera, the Grande Pro, A3 Pro, the picture's right here. Some of the quality. Very good night camera, very good day camera. I like it for the money. It runs about $60, $69, depending on where you shop at. I shop everything on Amazon, no matter what I do. But anyway, I just wanted to cover a little bit about the Grande Pro because we already did a review on that. The other camera we're going to talk about here shortly, I did a review on that, but I'm going to add it to it because it's part of my arsenal of cameras. So, cameras are, like I said, they're like women's choice in men, cars, motorcycles. Our weaponry, I use a 10-point crossbow systems. I love 10-point. You're always going to hear me mention them. I love my bog death grip. I'm sure that Browning and Matthews and Holt and all of them are great too. It depends on the person using it and what they want to do and how much they want to spend and be comfortable with. So this is not to degrade anybody's system. This is just what George uses as a common person, what my wallet went to, and what I find has the best image quality for my hunting and my style. This is also going to be under time for a review quality because I have 2 different things on my channel here. So I want to do the review side of the house as well as my hunting review. So in that case, let's move over to camera number 2. So now we're on my second camera. I've got 2 of these. I call it 2A or 1A or 2A, 1A. And each of these are the primary in our hunting plot area. This is the Spartan SR3 CX. I love this camera. I'm actually going to wind up buying more. The color imagery, as you can see, is excellent. The day pictures, once again, are excellent. I cannot complain about the camera at all. Unlike the Grande Pro A3, when I open up this, my camera stays stationary. So actually, the menu, when I turn it on, and I'll do that real quick, and we talked about this already, it allows me, once I turn it on here, see the little lights are going to illuminate. I can actually push my menu and I can scroll down here, hit OK, and it shows me where my camera is looking at, so I can position that perfectly. I like that, and that's what I love in this camera. Now this one, unlike my Grande Pro A3, uses the micro SD card. I'm not a big fan of that, and I'll tell you why. It's not because the compact of the camera and the size, but the card is so small and my fat fingers, so I have to actually carry a pair of tweezers sometimes to grab them and gently pull them out. I kind of wish it was an SD card, but let me tell you what, for a little camera, this thing is powerful. I love it. Once again, just like the Grande Pro A3, I kind of wish they'd have a battery pack with this. This has a slide in and out battery. I do like that versus taking off the cover and trying to get the batteries in and out this way. This one I just pulled a cartridge out. But I kind of wish they also would have had a rechargeable battery pack. So I probably would have bought two. Maybe in the future the technology's there. I don't know. But two battery packs. I keep one charged at all time. Come out and just swap battery packs now and then, because two of my cameras today, the batteries were totally dead. So I didn't get no pictures for a week. I come out here every Saturday or a Sunday, depending on the day and the weather, and I retrieve all my cards, and I take one out, put one in. I have two cards for each camera. Time consuming, yes, but I also get to survey the area to see what kind of deer droppings and scrapes and stuff like that might be in my woods. Cellular, once again, that's a great feature for people, I guess, because they got a bigger area. The guys on TV, they actually have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of acres, and maybe even thousands, and they use cellular so they can see all their deer as it comes and goes too. Everybody uses different tools for different things. I just don't feel like paying another money for a cellular service when I can just walk out here within my area, pick up my cards, get some exercise, and get the old gut down here, I guess. That's one way to look at it. I'm sorry I'm sweating, ladies and gentlemen. It's muggy after the thunderstorm this morning. But I just wanted to cover bases of the cameras once again. The Spartan SR3 CX. I'm actually going to buy a couple more of these. I love the color imagery. That's going to give me a couple more spots, because I found like 5 areas that I'm trying to cover that I might be able to hunt here one weekend over here, or every other day, depending on the deer movements. That's what I like about it. And once again, the tool of imprinting date, time, that helps you too, so you know exactly when the deer are moving. But once again, the color pictures I showed you, I love them, and I think Spartan does an excellent job as well. $149, $150, let's just call it that. I got it for $125. Military discount, they're really great. And she said if I order more, she's going to work with me with a little bit more of a discount, I hope. So either way, but that's my prerogative on what I buy and what I don't buy. I just wanted to share this stuff with you. It's not to, like I said, put down any camera, any crossbow, any rifle, whatever you guys use. That's a personal preference thing. And I can never fault anybody for that, because that's what America does. We have choices. We have options. We have everything we need. It's just, what do you want to spend money on? I'm just giving you my point of view on the cameras, this deer stands, platforms, my feeders. Now I am going to change out my feeders. Academy's got a little square one where I don't have to have a ladder to get to the top. A little bit more varmint proof. I do have a problem with raccoons getting up in there and trying to tear up my cage, so I'm going to change probably feeders next year sometime, but not right now. Right now, unlike Texas, I have to stop feeding deer come before hunting season, 10 days before I shoot or go hunt. So they'll be empty. They'll be sitting here, but they'll be empty. So that's a good thing. But ladies and gentlemen, short video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Give me a comment on what I could do to make it better. I am learning as I go, killing time. But the most important thing is, I do got followers and viewers, and I do get comments sometimes, so I do appreciate that. Maybe not on YouTube itself, but when I post this on Facebook and MeWe on the crossbow hunters and Tennessee deer hunters, I do get responses. They might be emojis, you know, but hey, it's better than nothing. So ladies and gentlemen, have a great summer, and let's look forward to hunting season this year. All right? Thank you.